Good morning, everybody. It's Moonglow one more time. Well, today, though, I want to discuss something. I received an email, and truly I appreciate how the person feels, okay? I really do. And you know who you are. And I appreciate your feelings. But I also want you to realize that my animals haven't lived as long as they have if I did not take proper care of them. My animals, I always protect them. I will put myself in between them and anything hurting my animals. I'm very protective of them. And like I said, they have not lived as long as they have if I did not. It was mentioned about living free. Well, let me explain something. Yes, I am on Social Security. You know why? Because I worked. And I'm not getting nothing free. Social Security isn't free. Believe me, it's not free. You pay for it. You definitely do. While you're working, you're paying for that Social Security. And I know you're concerned about the wildlife hurting my animals and all. I don't put my animals out there so the wildlife can hurt them. I don't tie my dog out there and walk off and leave my dog there. If I'm going to go somewhere, my animals go with me. I don't leave them behind. Never. And I just get so... I know people mean well. I know it's not trying to hurt another person. I know that it's concerns. Don't be concerned about me and how I take care of my animals, because, you know, I've had them die at 16, 17, 15 years old. Hey, there are people that lives in stick and brick homes and don't go nowhere, and their animals don't live that long, okay? All right. I'm not angry and I'm not upset about it, because I realize it came from the heart. And that's great. Thank you. Thank you for being concerned. I live in free areas. You damn right. How am I hurting the environment? I'm not hurting the environment, because me or any of us that live this way are hurting the environment unless we're just not taking care of it. To me, I take care of the environment because it's, in more ways than one, the environment is very important to all of us. And we need to take care of it. All of us do. Not just because we're out there living free. Hey, that's okay. I do not apologize for that at all. Because that's my life. And if some people don't like it, well, it's fine. That's their life. They can live their life. I don't care how people live their life, as long as they leave my life alone. And again, I appreciate the letter. I really appreciate the email. I know it was not meant to hurt, but there is nothing that you have put on that email that I don't already know. And I may agree and I may not agree with you, but you know what? That's what life is all about. We don't have to agree with each other. Know one thing. All of my animals are protected by me. If I did not have them, they wouldn't even be alive. They wouldn't. My blind dog, Brian, was my husband's. If I had not taken Brian and Ziggy, which passed away, but that was not my undoing. That was because they'd had cancer. Brian is blind because of Ziggy. No, really, because of Brian, because Brian is a fighting little thing. He's a fighting machine. But if I had not gotten them, Brian would not be alive today. God only knows where it might have been. Um, Cookie. Cookie was a little puppy that this guy that was camping on the beach in Magnolia Beach, when I was there, he had 5 dogs. He had 3 puppies, and they were just living in a tent, and one of the dogs was tied up, which is good because he was protected. But anyway, the puppies were running loose. So another person that lived there at the camp or at the beach took the puppy in. In the meantime, she ended up inheriting a big dog. Plus, she had another big dog. And she couldn't handle the little one and the big ones. So I ended up with Cookie. I don't know what would have happened to her. She was a very responsible person, so I'm sure she would not have let anything happen to Cookie, but she didn't want Cookie after she got the big dog. So I inherited Cookie. And I'm glad I did. Cookie, quit whining. I love my Cookie. My Cookie's a good baby, aren't you? Yes, you're a good baby. Yes, you are. I know. Kiss, kiss. Oh, okay. All right. Well, just washed my face. But that's how I ended up with Cookie. And believe me, Cookie is very well protected. And when I'm around the alligators, y'all, do you think I'm going to let my animals run loose? Are you out of your mind? Really? I'm not an idiot. That is for darn sure. And my other dogs, okay, the one I got left is Mini Chi. Mini Chi was in a puppy mill, just like Brian had been in a puppy mill when my husband got Brian. But Minnie was in a puppy mill. I bought Minnie. I paid $150 for Minnie because I couldn't see it being in a puppy mill. And Minnie has been with me 15 years, right at that. I'll have to get the papers because I got all their paperwork. So, thank you very much for your email. I appreciate your feelings. I appreciate your thoughts. I'm not angry. I'm really not. I don't get angry for things like that because people don't know me. And they, you know, you only know what you see and what you hear of me on this, but you don't know me. So, once again, thank you so much. And you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Peace.